What's going on, everybody? Bad Brad coming back with my daughter Naomi. We're heading to the bowling alley. We got to get ready for the UBA Battle Bowl. We'll be bowling on a house shot. So we're going to be talking today about how to prepare for a house shot tournament. Sorry, truck's a little rattly here. Driving a big old truck down a little dirt road here. So anyway, we're going to be talking about how to throw and prepare for a house shot tournament. Try not to overthink it, but you don't want to underthink it either. We'll talk about that here in a flash. What's going on, everybody? Y'all like a good cigar? It's a Fat Bottom Betty. Shout out to my stepdad for hooking me up for my birthday. Appreciate that. Let me know what your favorite cigar is in the comments. It's hard to like this with wind and videoing at the same time. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So, trying to get prepared to bowl this tournament. It's going to be a house shot tournament, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what bowling balls I want to take with me to this tournament. Typically, on a house shot, you want to bring in 2 3-ball bags. You don't want to be that person that brings like 12 bowling balls into a tournament on a house shot. So, what 6 bowling balls are you going to bring? So, let's talk about that a little bit. All right, so here's how I typically think. When I'm going to a tournament, going to league, going anywhere, always for me, I have a benchmark ball. I have a ball that's going to be the first one out of the bag, the one that I know what it's going to do. It's going to be predictable. And for me, that is the GOAT. What's the GOAT? The GOAT is the IQ Tour. That's my GOAT. That's my go-to. That's my one that I know. It's my baseline. It's where I can determine if I need to ball up or ball down. So let's take a look at a few shots with the IQ Tour on a fresh house shot. Enjoy. So as you saw on the first few shots, the first one was thrown really well, struck. The second one, I threw it a little in to kind of see if I had hold. I did not. It went through the face. The third one, I missed a little right to see if I had a little bounce. It came back flat-tinned. Not a very good sign. That means I don't have a lot of hold, don't have a lot of bounce. I got to throw that ball really good for it to get 10. So naturally, there was a lot of hook. So I'm going to go to a ball that's a little cleaner, that retains a little more energy. And for me, that ball is the Hustle Wine. What a great ball for the price that is. It's the Roto Grip Hustle. All the Hustles are great, but I prefer the Wine. It's a symmetrical core, and let's take a few looks at me throwing that ball. Alright, the Hustle Wine looked pretty good. One shot went through the face. The other shot, it rolled well and struck. So again, that's telling me I don't have a lot of hold in that spot of the lane. So I know the Hustle Wine's limitations, and the further left I move with my feet, I'm gonna start flat tinning. It's just not a big enough ball to continue for me at a deeper angle. So naturally, if I have hook and I want to move up, my next progression up is one of my favorite bowling balls that I just drilled up. So pumped I got it. Shout out to Nate Littlejohn for trading me and hooking me up with it. It is the RST X2. My gosh, what a great bowling ball this is. So take a look at a few of these shots. This ball is a big asymmetrical high-end piece that I know I can move my feet left. I know it's going to retain energy. I know it's going to go through the pins. I know it's going to come off the spot hard. And take a look at this monster.
I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how I changed. Now I really don't care if you are here or if you don't stay. Now I'm feeling those winter blues, but I don't wanna cry.
So that took me about 7 shots to get lined up there. The IQ Tour was no hold. Had to throw it really good to strike. If I missed a little right, it flat 10'd. I went to something a little cleaner in the same spot. The Hustle Wine, again, no hold in that part of the lane for me. I had to throw it really good to strike. So naturally, I'm going to take a little step left, go up to the RST X2. First shot was a 4-pin, went 1 left with my feet, kept my target the same. Next shot, 10 back. And so if I had 7-8 shots like you typically do in league, or maybe a 10-minute practice session in tournament, that's what I'm going to go with, something that I'm confident with. And ultimately, when you're bowling a tournament, especially on an easier condition, get a ball in your hand that, number one, you're confident with, number two, that you know will go through the pins. Watch where the ball exits the pin deck. If you got a ball that's deflecting, hitting the pocket and then deflecting towards the 10 pin, if you're right-handed and just not finishing, that's not a ball. You want a ball that's finishing off the either splitting the 8-9 or finishing off the 8-pin spot, that's just driving, continuing through the pins. And ultimately, that'll yield higher scores. You'll carry more corner pins and things of that nature. So I hope this helps. Give me a comment. What's your favorite benchmark ball? Let me know in the comments. What's your benchmark ball? What's your cigar? What's the ball you're the most confident with? And hope this helps. And let's go knock them down. Let's go win some money this weekend. What do you say? Hey, buddy. Buddy.